ものすごく嘘がありますよね。特に海外の方はこれ何の音なのだろうと感じるかも。これ私の感覚では昭和のヤクザ映画のような誇張ですね。映画の作り方にはいろいろありますが、もともと日本はアニメを除いても音を誇張する文化がありました。音響さんのいろんな苦労があったのだろうと思います。映像もゲームも映像がリアルになっていくと音が誇張する違和感は増していきます。だけどゲームが完全リアルな音だ。人を殴るとき音がペチンとしていた。これはさぞ物足りなかったでしょうね。そもそも格闘ゲームは格闘とはかけ離れたものであるという意識がないとゲーム性などから本質が外れてしまいそうですが、それはともかく。一方、リアルっぽい音はそれなりのメリットがあります。何しろ何も意味がないところに意味を持たせられるわけですから。ここで音は意外とリアル系であるマインクラフトの効果音を聞いてみましょう。音をリアルにすることで人は情報量を保管できます。例えばクラフト時、コンコンコンコンという音がすることで何の物体をどう作ったのかがイメージできます。ごく簡単なグラフィックで粗いテクスチャーしかない六面体がちゃんと木や石の重みを持っているように感じられます。音は誇張でもありリアルでもあり、ゲームに見合ったバランスを取ることでゲームの実体感はしっかり増していくことと思います。
Okay. Did I bookmark the video I was watching? Oh. Unreal Engine Attack.
The third person blueprints, and I'm going to go to BP third event graph and find an empty space, usually kind of near the mouse button. So it's going to pull in, and I'm going to search under anim montage, select asset. I'm going to choose just my first montage, the first attack, and I'll hit compile and save. So now when I press play and I click, I can see he does the attack, which is really cool. Now we have a problem. When he's running, you can see it overrides his legs animation, which is really cool.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. I feel like if I put on like any ultra streams, I just get freaking. Oh. Ugh, okay, forget it. I'll just put on the stupid Twitch. Nope, that's not it. Twitch soundtrack. Okay. Oh, that's a really good one. I'll put that in. Is this thing not attached? What is the weapon? So can you blend these two?
Cool. Now we have a problem. When he's running, you can see it overrides his legs animation too. What we need to do is we need to make it so only the top half of his body plays the montage and the bottom half plays the default animation. So I'm going to press escape, and here's how we set that up. I'm going to go back to my animation blueprint and MVP skeleton. And what we need to do is we need to blend between this default slot, which is the montage playing, and the state machine, which is the legs moving. So I want the montage to play on his top half and the legs to play on the bottom half. So here's how we set that up. I'm going to create a pose. So out from the state machine, I'm going to drag and I'm going to search for pose. I'm going to click on new save cached pose, and it's got a random number attached to it, so we can just call this walking animation. So once I've created that, I'm going to right click and search again for cache, and where it says use cache pose walking, I've got this thing now. And I'm going to plug this into our default slot. I'll press compile and save. And right now we haven't actually changed anything. All we've done here is we've kind of created like a little teleport machine. So you can see our walking animation is going into this cached pose, and then it's coming out of the cached pose into here. So really nothing's different. We just kind of created like a little teleport for the information to flow. If we were to press play, nothing would look different though. But now we need to blend these two things together. So I'm going to go search for layered blend per bone. So what we need to do is, you can see here we've got an input for two poses, and what we can do is we can plug two different animations into the different slots and then choose a bone, and that point will be where it splits. So if we choose the center of the chest, then from that point up the arms will move and he'll play.
Do I even want that? Okay, anyway, I should extract. Oh, God, so many animations. Wait, was there a walk animation? I thought there was. That one? Huh.
The attack animation, and from that point down the legs will move. Or we could pick the elbow for some reason if we want just the elbow to play the attack animation. So it's totally up to us. But let's get that plugged in. First thing I want to do is take these two here, and I'll plug this into the bottom slot, blend pose 0. And then I'm going to search again for that cache pose. So I'm going to search for use cache pose walking. And then I'll lastly plug this into our output pose. Press compile and save. So that might have been a little bit confusing, but let me just explain what's going on. Remember, the cached pose walking is just the default walking animation that we already set up, and it's flowing into here. And then this part that we set up, if you remember, is the walking pose, but it can be overridden by that attack animation. That's what this slot does. So we've got one version of the animation that's just him walking, and one version where he's doing the attack. And this green node here is going to let us blend it together. Let me show you how that works. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go over to layer setup, open up this index here, and where it says branch filters, I'm going to click on the plus sign and then open that up. So what we've done is we've said we want to pick one spot where the animations branch. So what we need to do, where it says bone name, we need to pick the bone where above it, it's going to play the attack animation, and below it is going to play the legs. Now, if you're using the Mixamo skeleton, that's called spine with a capital S. If you don't know which bone or what it's called, you can actually go into your skeleton right here. It's the one with the pink line, and just go find the name of the bone kind of right above the hip bone. So again, right here.
What? Is there like a height to this? Alright, spine _001. Does it have a hand? Where's the arms?
Here, you can see the hip bone is right here in the pelvis, and right above that, the next joint up on this skeleton is called spine. On your skeleton, it might be called something else. Make sure you name it exactly the same. So what we're saying is here, above the spine bone, it's going to play the attack animation. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. I'll press play and I'll click. Okay, he's doing what we expect. And if I run, his legs keep moving and he's playing the attack animation. Now we do have another problem here that we need to fix, and it's very easy to fix, but let me show you. If I make it so he's facing right at the camera and I attack, you can see he's not really attacking forward. And the reason for that is, if we look at the animation, you can see the animation we picked, he's kind of leading with his hips and he's twisting his whole body, but we've locked the hips in place so they don't move, and so his upper half doesn't quite go into alignment for the attack anymore, so he's kind of attacking off to the side. So here's how we fix that, pretty easy. So I'm going to go back into my animation blueprint, AnimBP. This is where we just were. I'm going to click back on that green node where we blended the bones, and there's a little checkbox that says Mesh Space Rotation Blend, and I'll just turn that on and I'll hit compile and save. And let's test it now. So again, if I turn the cameras,
I don't even like.
so he's facing right at us, and I press attack, you can see now he's attacking us. And basically what happened is it added a little bit more rotation to his upper body to account for the fact that his hips aren't moving anymore. So now the attack should line up. Okay, cool. So to account for how he's attacking.
I'm so confused now. Like, that's really funny. I feel like it's just how like an Elden Ring, like you're basically like locked into the attack the moment you hit it. Like that's fine. You shouldn't be able to move during an attack.
Attacking us. And basically what happened is it added a little bit more rotation to his upper body to account for the fact that his hips aren't moving anymore. So now the attack should line up. Okay, cool. So we're almost done. One problem I want to solve now is he'll start the attack animation as quickly as you can click the mouse like this. So you can make it look like he's angry, he's kind of shaking a stick. You crazy kids. But obviously that's not how we want our game to play. So what we want to do is delay it so you can't attack until maybe a second later, or maybe we tell it to wait until the animation's done. It really depends on how you want your game to feel, but here's how we set that up. Let's go back up into our blueprints, BP third person character. And right here, this is where we just were a few minutes back, where we set up the left mouse button to play the montage. I'm gonna put something in between this called do once. So we'll just put that in between. Okay, and what this means is once the action happens, it kind of closes the gate, and you can't do it again. But we want it to reset after the animation plays. So what we can do over here is grab a node called delay, and the duration of the delay can be whatever you want in seconds. So let's say we want the duration to be 0.5. And what we do is once this delay is done, once it's completed, it goes over here and resets this. Now we've kind of got visual spaghetti, it's kind of hard to see. So quick little Unreal Engine tip, if you double click these lines, you get like this extra little node to help you spread things apart, make it easier to see. Okay, let's compile and save.
Hate it.
And we'll press play to test it out. Now you can see I can't just spam the button, and it doesn't even have to finish the whole animation, but it has to go at least half a second. Let me show you one more little variable. If it's important to your game that the animation actually finishes before you can do it again, you can actually plug this return value from the animation montage into the duration. And that just makes the delay equal however long the animation is. So if the animation was 10 seconds long, your delay would be 10 seconds. Let's press play, compile and save, and we can see it's a little bit slower now. The animation has to actually finish before you can do it again. Finish the whole animation, but it has to go at least half a second. Let me show you one more little variable. If it's important to your game that the animation actually finishes before you can do it again. So if you want kind of a slow, ponderous game, a lot of times survival horror games are kind of like this because they want to make it actually hard to fight all these zombies, make it feel like real life. So it really depends on the type of game you're trying to make. All right, one last thing I want to show you. If you did download a whole bunch of animations, I want to show you how to make it play all of them randomly. Okay, so to add multiple animations to the attack list, I'm going to go to my blueprint. I just need to duplicate these ones here for each animation that I have. So I've got 5 of them. So I'm going to click control for each 3. This is number 4 node. So if you have more experience with blueprints in Unreal Engine and you know a better way to organize this, leave us a comment because I really need to know. If you do know blueprints a little bit, you'll see that this isn't really going to do anything because right now this do once node is only feeding into one of the montages. So we need a way to, I'm going to search for a node and then here, click this little, and last little thing on the multi-gate, I'm going to turn on is random so it doesn't go in order. And I'm going to click on loop. So when it gets compile, save, let's pop it, keeps, see what it looks like a lower swipe and then like a really aggressive low swipe. And it'll never play in the same order. Oh, it looks like I've got a delay on there I don't like. So let's go ahead and press escape. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change my duration for each of these to a number that's shorter than the length of the animation because it's kind of slow. Let's do like, and let's see, it too is up to you. All right, and that's it. Not too complicated. Now, he doesn't do any damage when you attack, and there's really nobody to attack. So if you want us to get into that, leave a comment below and let us know. And if you use this sword pack in any of your games or films or anything like that, be sure to
I close the. This is really weird now because I don't know how I want my attacks to be.
Air controller and to reinvest it, it takes on the left hand side where it says asset
Controller codin is nuts. I forgot I could jump in this game, to be honest. Okay, I gotta move the size. Also, I gotta put the textures on the side. Did it import that model? Oh, wait, so it is on the hand. Why is it? Oh, oh boy. Do I need to like angle it? I don't even know what I'm doing wrong with it, honestly. Did I not save? Huh? What does this mean? How does he even choose like what force happens to this? This is. Okay, I need a way to have an attack that like doesn't launch stuff. No, the launching move will be on right click. Also, I listen to the same music constantly with this shit. It is on shuffle. Fuck. Wow, there are not that many songs in here. Cool. Part 1, part 2. There is not.
Detail. It says create and create animation montage. Some prop. Disable that because it may cause some prop. 1. Just navigate to that under montage, and that's going to play the animation output. Now open up our controller, and we're going to add another graph just to keep things organized. Right click punch button. Want to check to make. You can easily discard that, and we're going to click movement controlling, and we're going to check this. We're in but an animation. So we're going to choose. You're going to stop the move under character at the moment. We're going to type in our player is completed. Let me click and duplicate that. Click off from the character movement, and I believe I'm going to click that. I believe that's pretty much it. So there we go. Nice, sweet. So let's while I'm punching, I'm going to try to move around, and I cannot. So let's jump. And while I'm jumping, I'm pressing the punch button, and that it is disabled.
weird. I don't know what I want to do here. I guess I'll just... Ugh, God, I don't really know what I want to do for this. How come it doesn't rotate as much as I expected it to? Oh, God, these rotations are so hard to visualize, dude. Am I making it worse? What's going on here? Do I need to save? No. Okay, this rotation seems better for gameplay wise. It just looks really funky. Actually, why don't I just move it to the... Fuck. 5 isn't that far away. Where is it then? Jesus Christ. Okay. Where did it put it? Was it up? Bro, what? I don't get it. Oh, that's midnight. I'm gonna have. Okay, I kind of have to test this out later. I'm really confused when I want to do this now. Oh, I want to do this shit, dude. Shaders? Fuck. Why is this in Japanese, dude? Are you fucking... What the heck? I thought there was why does it have all this?
Hey everybody, it's Dave. Issues that now let's go tonight.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Sorting Out. Little show. Areas from being navigatable to just another volume. We can focus, and we can actually see the nav mesh too, or we can preview it. If just here in the viewport with focus, we hit P, the P key.
Why is this so Jesus Christ?
Things are on strange, you know, improving on.
How is my lighting so fucked up actually? Wait. Was it? What's funky going on? Or whatever, it seems fine.
Nav mesh settings and making a really mesh. So this, like if we delete this, then our nav mesh wanted to be able to just walk or generate everything. If nav meshes, set them up, plenty of settings to tweak and play with, and
iteration to create where he will paste this ball. So
What is this function? Please just open the C++. This one's turning. Question, can they walk? Do they have movement components? No. Is it... that makes sense. Hmm.
In this tutorial you will learn how to get the character in Unreal Engine 5 and then have him patrolling around the map and walk. Create a blueprint class. Up, drag this one inside of your level. Score. By the way, now you can really create a running one. So, we're going and it's off to Victor. So let's Victor. Because that is our character.
Movements not allowed. What does that mean?
So he's controlling himself and he's going after our character. Now hit compile and see what happens when I type play. Oh god, let's run away. Let's run away. And see, he's chasing us forever.
Hmm. It's a character, right? What? Am I insane? What the frick? Like floors in here? Hello? Really? No? Oh, hell no, dude.
The best memory of this. Oh, if you're comfortable. Thank you.
Oops. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be surprised. It doesn't work. Now, movements not allowed. I think this whole thing is green, to be honest.
Finish creating something with it.
2 hours?
Maybe top. Oh, that's all it is, I think, actually. So what it was is we're creating more surface area here. Shape. We have.
You should.
I mean,
And
What? This should just work, man. What just happened? Okay. Okay, one of these is no pointer apparently. Where's my debug? Is my F10 not step over? It's not. God damn it. I'm blind. Do they move stuff? Oh, dude. This is not IntelliJ defaults. No shot. Is it? Where did I... What? Is Visual Studio? Huh, maybe it is. That's fucking weird. Maybe I use ReSharper? Okay, I don't know. That's fucking weird now. Where was I? Controller. navigation system. Hotkeys didn't change at all. Cool. Where's Navsiska? No, it's there apparently. What? Is pathfinding allowed? P follow com, P follow com is navigation. What? What's wrong with my hotkeys? Some weird shit's going on here. Start path following. I'll keep path following. What? What? What's going on? Nav movement component? New movement component. Seven in? Maybe it was episode. I don't remember. What just happened, dude? Can start path. Okay. I need to simulate physics. Pretty sure it is. Oh, wait, what? Hmm? Why? Excuse me? Wait. What? Why? Jesus Christ, that's weird. Okay, well, anyways, Unreal can't pathfind while simulating physics. don't care, dude. Okay, well, good thing I learned that today. Goodbye. Excuse me. Oh. I feel like this. What? What do you mean? It's set the same way phase of collision enabled it incompatible. Yeah, it's fuck? What is going on? Why is this happening? What did I do? Did they just like stick themselves to the ground? What happened to that one? What the frick? Okay, I guess we have to have like enemies and then what the fuck? Right, there we go. I'm extra confused. How are they pathfinding if... Oh, they're still pathfinding. This makes... What? The hell? What is simulating physics then? Extra confused. I fucked something here. Alright, I think that's good enough. Why is it lighted like that? What's going on? Why does it look like that? Why is the navigation not go past? Oh, it's just because it's on. That's funny. It's weird. So it's actually kind of just automatically connected to it. Hmm. Why? This shit just fires way too much. It's unbound. This should just work. I'm surprised it doesn't. Huh. Hmm? I guess I'll just do the old Alright, I've been streaming for hour 14. I should go to bed. I don't get why this works still right now. It probably shouldn't.